Welcome everyone. I have been grinding away on Path of Exile, and we are level 90. So I want to go over a little bit on the build and what I've learned and kind of like where the character's at and just do kind of an update. Because there's a pretty big time gap between this video and the last one where I just started doing maps. And I just wanted to grind it out and kind of figure it out off stream. So big thing about the Amazon and the passive tree here is, it's pretty common that we're just going to take some of the critical nodes because critical strike on our passive ascendancy tree is really strong. But eventually you want to go up into the monk area and get energy shield. And switch your armor over to hybrid energy shield gear. I have a full witch intelligence helmet, gloves, and boots, and then I have a hybrid chest piece, and I'll tell you why right here. It's because of this notable bestial skin doubles your evasion rating from your body armor, and that's really powerful, but so is Subterfuge Mask, plus 2 evasion per 1 maximum energy shield on your helmet. But to get Subterfuge Mask, you have to path through this little weird spot here, and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere compared to all your crit nodes and your herald nodes, all your damage dealing and movement speed that you're getting around here. So this is what a lot of people chose, and what I chose to get anointed on the amulet. This was my last big upgrade, and I lost my 40 rarity to items to put this on, but this does let us equip a couple more spirit gems. We have Ghost Dance, we have Wind Dancer, and it gives us Subterfuge Mask, so we can allocate a lot more points. And it gives us +2 to projectile skills. +3 would have been better, but those are really hard to get. So I bought this one. I also got the last ascendancy point, but I don't have a good enough spear to go penetrate. So I'm just in infused avatar right now. But eventually you want to get penetrate if you get a high accuracy sea glass spear. But I have not had a lot of luck with that. Actually, I think I'm going to upgrade my boots. Because these do have rarity on them, but they have reduced attribute requirements and intelligence. And I could try to get like chaos resistance there. And 35% move speed. So there's definitely a boot upgrade. I didn't really see us getting a huge glove upgrade or a shield upgrade, so I went ahead and socketed chaos resistance soul cores of Takati in there. And I went ahead and added quality fire to the topaz ring because that raised the all elemental resistances, the fire resistances, and the fire damage. And then I added the cold quality modifiers to this ring because it added up the cold damage and the cold resistance. And then for this, I went for the attribute modifiers because that was all attributes and strength, and I figured that was better than just life, mana, or energy shield. Could have maybe done energy shield, but we are pretty attribute starved since we're going for full intellect gear and full dexterity gear and some strength. So we're just barely meeting our attribute requirements. Anyways, from respecing away from Subterfuge Mask, I was able to go up here and get these lightning nodes. And that put us at a standing DPS of 23,000, and this doubles when you go into combat. As soon as you get a Frenzy Charge, you get Herald of Thunder activated, and you get your Infused Weapon activated. This goes to like 46,000. That's big damage. I've been finding tons of uniques still with my amount of rarity, Uh, 80%. It's not terrible. And we get pretty more significantly survivable, and we get some damage with precision socketed into Ghost Dance, more accuracy. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with where the build is. It's really hard to find upgrades at this point. On our secondary, we are doing the Cruel Effigy, or the Effigy of Cruelty Antler Focus, so we can stack up critical weakness whenever we we put this down. This also gives us rage, which is pretty crazy, because if you look at just the rage alone, it adds like 4,000 DPS just from the rage. And then there's, it's going to apply critical weakness, and then we're going to crit more, and it's great. So for bosses, you just put one of those down. And I did use PoE2 Ninja to like look at what everybody was doing this time around, and I definitely recommend that if you want to actually be able to do the in-game content. What else is there? We got the common stuff in here. You want your lightning spear to clear well. So we have charge stuff on it, volt and charge stuff. Storm lance. I have close combat on it so that we get more damage if we're within 1 meter. Because a lot of the times you're just like point blanking bosses with it. One exalted. A sacramental rope. People are trading, so. This guy wants beast pace, and he left. Okay, well, whatever. So let's go run a map, and I'll show you kind of like why this build's good. Kind of how it plays. We got more rarity here. Seems like a fine map. Yo. Yo, what happened to my maps? Wait, all my towers are bugged. They just updated the game. Huh? Oh, it's not showing. So there is stuff here, but it's not showing. Yo. GGG. Look, so when I hover over it, it shows me what's on the map, but it doesn't show me. Is this part of the update? To like for visual clarity? Maybe it is. Because there was too many icons on the mini map here. How I have to hover over everything now though. You can do bookmarks. It's very annoying. We have one of our, let's bookmark this. Oh, we can't. We say fragment this way. And then where's our bookmarks? Where are they? Oh, here we go. And then it'll show, boom, fragment this way. Okay. Interesting. We also have triple towers this way. Also up here. It's good triple towers set up here. Okay, well, that's going to make it a lot harder to see what map I want to go to, because I have to hover over all of them. It's kind of annoying. But this one has all the mechanics except delirium. Where'd all our delirium go? There's a delirium. There's a delirium. Okay, there's some down here. I guess I just added breach up here. My bad. Well, we can do the ones in the middle though, right? These should have a lot. There we go. This has got all of them. No boss. Yeah, this is harder to choose where I want to go now. I just have to kind of pick one, huh? Unfortunate. Ooh, less recovery rate. Oh, let's do this one. We'll have 3 tries. Wait, the monster level is 81? We can use a big boy on this one. This could be a big map. We can use a tier 16 map. Now we have a monster level 82, and this will let us get more level 82 item bases, which drop the highest modifiers in the game. So let's hit it. We're going to... they have energy shield, they have stun threshold, they have ailment threshold, increased damage. That's fine. This should be okay. Not terrible for our build to deal with. Alright. Just gonna have to be kind of careful with getting hit off our Roa. Keep an eye on your stamina bar at the bottom. Whenever you're getting hit, make sure... Okay, here's our delirium. We can start. We're gonna just build up this delirium reward counter by killing monsters. And as you can see, rares die pretty quick. We don't need to do anything special. We just throw some spears at them. So while you're on the Roa, you don't have to slow down to attack, so you can just kind of bait monsters around in circles. Typically I throw 2 spears. So what I'm doing is I'm using the sniper's mark, and then I'm throwing a spear at the target immediately that I sniper's mark so I can get the frenzy charge. And, ooh, that got me. We got a corpse exploder. So you can just roll off the Roa and reset your stun. If you get really close, I'll switch to right click, because I do more damage with that close up. We're already got a full pack, but we're not going to leave. We're going to have to just come back and kind of deal with that when we come to it. For the essences here, you can open up your inventory and use a Val Orb on them to corrupt them. I'm not 100% sure how much better that makes the loot, but I tend to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Spell orbs are pretty cheap though, so I figure why not? If it's a mechanic. I don't... Oh. And we're out of the delirium. Not a great one. A little slow. We didn't make it through much of the map. Normally I just run and gun. You don't even really try to pick stuff up. But then you have to like come back through and pick stuff up if you want to keep getting your rares and stuff. And getting your shards so you know, you get your currency out of them. It's all an opportunity cost, this versus that. At this point, it's like, just doing this takes time. I could be killing the monsters more, so at some point it doesn't become worth it to like just pick stuff up at all, which kind of feels weird. I mean we'll just pick up the currency. I also need spears to try to get accuracy rolls. Because the only way I'm gonna get like a perfect spear is recombining it or buying it, and I'm sure they're really expensive. You need to spend a lot of time on the marketplace actually, and looking on the trade website, try and familiarize yourself with the items and the economy and stuff, which isn't very good to like watch. So, you know, it's not the best streaming material. It's just like, oh, we're gonna sit here and trade. But I do end up doing a lot of trading. You know, I mean, I have public stash tabs that I have stuff in there, so people will ping me all the time. And as you can see, when we get so many items, we have to come into town so often. There's 400 accuracy. That's not bad. Oh, there's a 5 hundo. That's big. The thing is, I need to do expedition to get the currency. So I'll just go shove these in here. Oh, I have no more room. Interesting. So the way this works is when you walk around, you build up your voltaic charges. So I don't really need much attack speed. You can see I only throw like 1 spear a pack. Sniper's mark, 1 spear. Oh, I killed somebody. That was a rogue exile. Yeah, they don't last very long. We should have a good belt here, though, with the new update, right? 2 charm slots, cold lightning res. Wow, no way we got the upgrade. The immediate belt upgrade on logging in. My account is so lucky, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I found 2 of the Tangle Tongues. I first chance orbed the Aziz amulet that I'm not even using. I don't know how much damage it would add, to be honest, because it just removes their elemental resistances from critical hits. So like half of our damage will have no elemental resistance. So we're critting like half the time, but I don't know exactly how much of our damage is lightning. I'd say like 60-70% is lightning. So I'm sure it's good, but I'm gonna slam this belt real quick. 1 second. But yeah, we've had a good season here. Wait, no, Doriani, please. Okay. Font of Power. This is a level 84. If a party member in your presence casts a spell, you sacrifice 20% of mana, and they leech that mana. I'm gonna ask my guild. Big? I don't know. I haven't seen that one. +7 to all melee skills? Too bad everything else sucks on this. I'll try to sell it. Level 19 Malice? I don't know. I don't play that build, and I've never seen that item. Okay, we're gonna slam this for prefixes, max life, and armor. Somebody already wants to buy these. I should just slam them myself. Actually, I'm gonna put these in gear. This is kind of bad. I'll slam my old belt in here too. We lose our big thorns damage, but we get another charm slot, so. Oh, and we also get a bigger recover 70 life when used. Okay. Let's see here, what we got a Gem Cutter's Prism here to increase the quality on one of our skills. I think we are on Barrage. And that will do more damage with Barrage. 1% more damage. I probably should just do my defensive spirit rolls. We can try to put this in here. It's a pretty high energy shield. Block chance. Everything else is pretty bad. We're just gonna get rid of it. Well, that maxes out our resistance for cold and stuff. We got a belt upgrade, immediate belt upgrade drop, and we got two charms now, so we can use. We found this unique one that makes lightning damage of enemies hitting you when you become shocked for 3.4 seconds. Unlucky. So what unlucky is? I'm sorry. Let me get myself in frame here. Is that they roll the damage twice and they take the lower result, which in D&D is basically minus 25% damage. So, like effectively around there, depends on exactly what your roll range is, but you can work with just saying plus or minus 25% a lot, and you'll be pretty close. So I'd say, if I get shocked, just by like standing on shocking ground or taking a lot of damage. The thing is, I kind of want that charm to activate. So I want a lower ailment. I want to get shocked, kind of. Oh. So that the charm activates, which is counterintuitive. It'd be nice if it activated on like a different parameter. I'm actually running out of mana. That's rare. This is a big breach. Because the map's good for it, huh? I messed up. I shouldn't have went this way. Oh well. Now we have to go figure out where all those shards dropped, which is annoying. I kind of wish that, like, during these events where you don't have time to pick stuff up, like maybe it automatically picked these up, like gold, if you have inventory space, because now I have to go back around. I'm not killing monsters. Try to find all of my rewards.
I've enough in my pack already.
Oh, also we should be looking for bases. I forgot. This is a huge base map.
Place to put me feet up.
Like, these boots are still kind of bad. But like armor like this can roll really high, but it didn't really. Oh, we got a skill gem. Level 19. I think all my stuff is level 19 already, though, that I need. Somebody wants to buy a cap for a regal. See if they're still gonna come in. Probably not. Oh, they did join. Here it is. And they have to get their money. Okay. There we go. Chimeric cap. Have a good day, sir. That's pretty good. I'll throw these in here for alchemy orbs, maybe, because they're really high bases. As long as they look okay. I mean, this rolled a tier 1 result already that's kind of cooked. This has loads an additional bolt on it twice. I don't know. I mean, these boots definitely aren't getting movement speed, so nobody's gonna want them. Unfortunately. But what I would really like to find here are bases for my gear so I can try to craft on them with essences and omens later. It's like scoundrel armor is the type of armor I use. No, it's not. It's evasion. Never mind. These are energy shield gloves. Item level 82. They're not the best base. The Val gloves are higher. But they are intelligence based, which gives you more energy shield. I mean, it might be worth trying to find stuff for other classes here too, just because these are the highest level items in the game. So just identifying all the blues, and we might be able to find something crazy. 35% movement speed's not bad. This could be good. That's a tier 2. Tier 8 fire damage. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't have much space. It's like getting these tier 8s in there maybe. I kind of want to go at least an alchemy orb for these. If I can get away with it. Oh, he's got a headhunter. His headhunter's worthless now. Why? What'd he do? Oh, he got an implicit increased stun threshold? Oh, no charm. Hmm. So I'm going to just put these gloves in here for safekeeping, I think. Got another shield here with more armor and energy shield on it, but less resistances. No cold, no fire res. Yeah. Well, like all this little minutia takes, time you're not killing monsters. So if you don't do this, that's fine. That's a fine way to play the game. It's like, yeah, look, here's the highest. I think that's the highest. Yeah, this is the highest. Max lightning res on this armor. It's huge. It's an amazing find here. Could trade it out. Maybe the spear. Yeah. It's getting a little rough. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these gloves. This is a good roll, but no no movement speed on boots is one of those things that makes it not appealing. Oh, look, now we got a trade.
Another hunt, another trophy.
Somebody wants to immediately buy those for 1 exalted. That's pretty quick. Oh, that's 35 movement speed. That's as high as it goes. Oh, those are going to be worth a lot more. My bad. Like these boots are for us, but nope, no movement speed.
Straight through the art.
We could try to recombine the boots.
Wait.
That is an option. To try to get it on the right base. That could save us some money, or we could just lose the boots entirely. It's probably better not to use the recombine. I think I wasted some money on it already, but that's okay. We learned. And you can see the build's really easy to play. It's 2 buttons on the Roa, and it's 4 buttons on the ground. Not bad at all. You know, oh, here we go. We got a delirium tablet. Didn't see that drop. We're not getting
Pack's full.
bases I'm happy with. There's a jagged spear here. Yeah, I've got to take those boots out. I think I just craft them myself and try to sell them for a bunch. I didn't realize that they rolled the highest movement speed you can roll. That's good. That's not good. 35 lightning res is great, but... Now here's chaos resistance on a shield. It's pretty rare. Nothing. Block chance? No. Nope. This is pretty high. See if we can get something out of that. Nobody buys maces. I don't know why I have maces in here, or crossbows, or quarterstaves. Honestly, even with this crazy roll, at least it looks crazy. Nobody buys these things, so let's just get rid of them. They're just weapon types that people don't really use this season. Even though these are like crazy rolls, it's just not gonna sell. Like quivers even, like this is a crazy quiver, but nobody's playing that class. I've sold a couple big shields. But that's about it. Okay, so where are these boots? that I put in here. They're called Hellion. There we go. Fire res. Let's see. Freeze duration. It's kind of bad. Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh, they're rolling terribly. Yikes. I'll put them in here for like, I don't know. Let's try 50. If nobody buys them, nobody buys them. But, I mean, I could wear these. Are these better than mine? We lose rarity. And we get some armor we don't really care about. But we could actually wear them now, yeah? Oh, well, that's weird. It's kind of awkward. Because it because it rolled the reduced attribute requirements, we can actually just use them, which is wild. We do lose 23% rarity, so they're not like the best. But we do have our max fight. We got another 5% move speed. It rolled increased armor and energy shield. Oh wait, no, this is actually not bad. It's not terrible. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. Reduce. We didn't really need. We would prefer like chaos resistance, but those are going to be super expensive. I think this is fine. Like the amount of energy shield we're losing is probably not a big deal. Like we're at 2,000, 2,163, so it's like 160, which is not a small amount. But that's crazy that we rolled that. You want these for one regal? They're only item level 80. I guess you can have them. Windfall. These bad boys? But yeah, I mean, this is a lot of what Endgame is, we're just do lots of trades. Maybe I shouldn't even have regals on here anymore, but I do use them. So I do need more regals than I would find. I want at least an alchemy orb for the bases that are this high. Because people could roll really good stuff. Like even these could be better. If I wanted to throw them in gear and save them, but my gear slot is pretty full right now. Don't have much room. This is 46% rarity on this helmet. Too bad I probably need my intelligence, right? Maybe I don't. 354 rare energy shield. Oh, it doesn't have as much energy shield as I would want. Yeah, we need at least 2 energy shield rolls. We could maybe sell this for 4 then. Just the way the Subterfuge Mask works, we can't really afford not having big energy shield on the helmet. And if I unequip this, I can't re-equip it, right? I would be at 125. Yeah, I couldn't re-equip it if I took it off, so we're not going to do that. I am at 1,000,000 gold, though. This is a pretty big belt. That's crazy to find right away. I guess I'll just use the boots. So we just found an upgrade. Kinda. As for these other things, I don't know. We could probably just slam this. Hard to say. So anything that's not level item 82, I'll just move up here. Like, these are great shields and all, but finding a buyer is not the easiest thing. Yeah. I might have to start getting rid of all these rings, too. The rings and the jewels and stuff that aren't selling. There we go. Now we got some room. But yeah, see how much time that takes? It is probably worth buying bigger stash tabs. But these bases are like the hardest thing to find. I mean, finding a perfect item is obviously the hardest thing to find, but I'm just looking for like really high resistance rolls that you can't get anywhere else. Oh, 50 spirit. That's pretty big.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Like, if you got, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 45 resistances, like, that's gotta be expensive. Hmm. Not much here. This is big. That can be big good. Max spirit on a tier item level 82 base for armor. This is like max physical damage on this spear. That's a pretty bad one. I think we'll just throw these away. That's a lot of mana. I don't know if anybody's going to buy gloves like that. Maybe. I could. Probably not, though. After selling stuff the whole season, you kind of get a gist of what people will buy and not.
Pack's full.
I don't like investing too much in the item. But if it's just like a blue orb, no, that's not good. I get like a big tier 8 roll on it. We got a thawing charm. Energy shield recharge starts on use. That's pretty good. Yeah, too bad these rolled kind of low. We're getting kind of cucked here. Not gonna lie. Not sure if any of these will sell. It's kind of a nuanced thing for somebody to buy a base that's not rolling well in the hopes that the next hit on it rolls well. I don't really care about a mace.
Pack's full.
But I will just kind of slam everything in here for cheap and see if anything comes out good. Like, that's tier 10 mana and cold res. Big armor. Big cold res. Dang. Not the best. Dang, we're having some trouble here. I can't fit anything else in here. There we go. Yeah, it could have been some big money in here, but doesn't look like it.
I've enough in my pack already. We'll still slam the rest of them. See if we get lucky here. Rarity mana. That's not terrible. Oh, we got another 50 spirit roll. Oh, this is huge. Big energy shield. +3. I don't know about that one. It's got to be cheaper. Oh, this has got the max fire resistance on it. 45. Then we got a couple max spirit rolls and some max resistance rolls out of it. Oh, we also can set up
more affinities now. I have so many charms in here, and I think I'm going to get rid of them all because the charms got buffed. Yeah. I have to read the patch notes a little closer here. 1 second. Belts, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, you have to use a divine orb to update the charm. That's going to be super expensive, but I would like to do that for my black cat charm. But I don't think I would need to. Yeah, I don't think I need to do that because it doesn't have the prefix that would get buffed. I'm going to make some room in here, though. No, I'm not spending divines on these. All these are just not magic. I don't know, I just saved up the charms throughout the whole game. And then they do an update where they buff all the charms, but not these ones, so it's the way it goes. Oh, look, they had a little UI in the shop so you can see if it's a rare or a magic item. You don't have to mouse over everything. You see, oh, here's the rares. Very cool.
Yes? Move along. Hail.
Oh, it's not working in here, though. It doesn't work in here. You have to mouse over everything still. Oh my god, look at that bow. Triple damage rolls? Uh, what's her name?
Go well.
Let's deal.
I don't even think I'd sell it, to be honest. This is the sad part. It's like a really crazy bow. Triple damage rolls? That's a big chaos ring, chaos lightning. It's got no damage on it though. You have to re-roll the prefixes. Chaos, elemental, physical. That's big. 420 energy shield. Now it's more than mine. That's really big. Just gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Sorry, I gotta bring the chat back up. Oop. Not you, OBS. Go on the other screen. There we go. My bad. I am running low on Val orbs. But I quit trading for them because they are maybe just this tab I can turn into Val orb tab. The cheapest of the cheap stuff. I could turn this into more regals. Nobody's trying to buy this, huh? Nobody even wants this. This is a pinnacle boss shield from Olroth. It makes your block roll again. It's a lucky block. Which is like a 25% increase on the block. And you could spin a divine on it and roll -10 to maximum block chance. No, you could roll +10. That'd be +10%. So it'd be like 28 block, but you're rolling lucky. So it's basically, man, they have to not get blocked by like 30% twice. Why are these guys messaging me at the same time? 28. Now level 41. I guess that's too cheap for these. I don't know. Everybody wants to buy them. I mean, I'm not going to sell them if they're that. If people are that on it. I'll just throw them up here, I guess. That's going too hot. They're going like hotcakes.
Bagged myself a big un.
Look for a few more bases here. Not crossbows though. Like the most important thing that you can get on these is resistances that you can't get on anything else. So let's just focus on armor.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
That's crazy how fast everybody wanted to buy those up. That's pretty big. Plus 70 life, big energy shield. Nope. There we go. Ooh, not as big. Big energy shield. That's really big energy shield. No. Attack speed. Increased physical damage. It's useless on this lightning damage spear. Wow. Come on, crown. Nope. Big life roll. Oh, I still have a level 50 mana flask. What the hey? I've been upgrading a level 50 mana flask this whole time. Oopsies. Instant recovery. I want increased amount recovered. And then reduce charges. I can use that 9 times. recovery rate. I didn't realize. I should have been upgrading this one. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. These ones are at a lower item level. I do want a mount recovered. This is a low roll. Oh, yeah. The amount of charges gained on mine are really high, but it is stacked up. I assume this one will be better eventually. This guy wants to buy a ring. Or not. Yeah, it's a pretty good ring. I think if I go by quality, I can take the quality off of all these. I wonder if I should see if the... No, there's no reason I'm leveling these up, huh? Okay, now we got some baubles. There we go. Can actually max those out. I've been hoarding my quality flasks in there for a while. It's a pretty low charges gained roll, but that's fine. I don't really have mana issues. Each mana potion is going to heal me like 2/3 of my mana, so... And my life flask, I can use 10 times and spam it to try to make myself a little more immortal, a little tanky for whenever I get knocked off the Roa, basically. So yeah, we got 100 more mana, but maybe a few less charges. Yeah, we're gonna gain definitely some less amount of charges with this suffix roll. It doesn't show tiers for these, which is an issue. Like everything else in the game has tiers, but the flasks don't. You should just give the flask tiers so we know. Like this is obviously a lower tier suffix than my old one. Now we can slam those one more time.
On with you.
What is this? Oh, this is a pretty big item here. Alright, we throw these down here. Oh, somebody wants to buy that immediately. Whenever somebody wants to buy it as soon as I put it in there, I'm always thinking I'm going to raise the price. If you're sitting there waiting to buy it, like, yeah, it's probably good. It is a massive energy shield.
I'll be here. Waiting.
Oh yeah, we're just getting our shop set up. Trying to find some good items here. So you don't get these maps, these level 82 maps very often. Somebody wants to buy it for 4. Interesting. Oh, it's the same guy. Somebody wants to buy the jagged spear? Sure.
A
Oh, 2 people want the vile robe. Oh no. I'm gonna raise that. I don't think anybody's gonna want this spear though. What? Okay, you're fucking around? Go fuck yourself. These guys are fucking around on me. I think it was the wrong guy. Oh, he wanted that. Oh, fuck. I was trying to sell this. Oh, this is a double rarity roll. That's interesting. A little miscommunication there. I got the names mixed up. I thought he was fucking around on me. I'm gonna have to freaking raise this price, man. Just fucking do 10 on it, whatever. These guys are just spamming. You want this that bad? I'll just do 10 on it then. Jesus Christ. What? Get out of here. I don't know if anybody will want that. Let's just do it for 4. Let's do this one for 4. You gotta let the market tell you how much it's worth. If people are spamming you, you gotta raise the price. You gotta do it. I'm not price checking everything. I just let the market tell me, hey, this is more expensive, hey, this is less expensive. So you want it to where you get asked about an item like once a day, like once every few hours. If nobody's asking about an item, right, it's probably overpriced or it's just not good. If tons of people are asking about an item, you underpriced it. It's very sought after. People are waiting to buy it. So like the super high energy shield rolls I got here, 277 and 386. Right, it rolled a tier 11 maximum energy shield, and this rolled a tier 11 maximum energy shield, which people scale on the passive tree. They scale energy shield a lot, like 20,000. So that makes sense to me. It's just unfortunate that I don't have like the third-party program or anything installed that would just like price check things for me. Because that would be really nice. I wouldn't have to like have that miscommunication with people.
myself
But
a big
until they put it in the game, I'm not downloading third-party software. So, you know, if the game developers don't want to put it in the game, it's too bad. Then this is the way it works, right? Like, you just put stuff up and see who responds and adjust the price accordingly. You know, I basically just kind of price it out of spite, you know, unless people spam you. That's like, it is kind of an annoying system to just get ping, 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 pinged.
I've enough in my pack already.
It'd be a lot better if it was different. Like, maybe a little more organized. Like, if I have an item, I should be able to just get it priced appropriately and put up for sale all at once. But, you know,
I've enough in my pack already.
that's kind of up for debate on what the real price is, I guess. But if you had a system where it was like scrubbing the data, then people could try to manipulate that.
Pack's full.
But if we do get anyone that wants to buy those, then those will be good. 40 res? That's something. Oh, these are unidentified.
Go on.
Oh, tier 10 evasion. This is huge. This is big. This is a tier 7 cold roll, which is not the highest. But, you know, selling these bases for a lot could make us a lot of money. Oh my god, another tier 11. Oh my god, another tier 11. Bleeding duration, dang it. I wonder if I should roll a second thing on this. Boom! Fire res, huge. That's not so hot. Tier 8 armor, that's huge too. Some of these are not selling, which makes me upset. We can also put runes here. Where's runes? Socketables. Here we also want fragment. How do I still have one of those listed? Where? That must be old. I took all those out. Oh, this guy wants to buy the quarterstaff. Let's go. +7 all skills. It's got to be good. It's probably worth even more than that, but nobody's gonna freaking buy it. Like, there's nobody playing the class. Like, I could go look it up or whatever, but people didn't spam me for it, right? I put that thing up there like 20 minutes ago. So it's like, hey, somebody wants to buy it in like 20 minutes. That's about a good amount of time for everyone to get a look at it that's trying to buy stuff like that and then make a choice. Oh, this is big block. Everything else is kind of meh. But I do want to get these affinities set up. What are these under? Trials. Not ritual. Expedition. See, that's fine. That's reasonable. Yeah, you can buy that for 1 regal, sure. It's pretty good for 1 regal. I'd buy that too. Tracker's jacket. Yeah, you can buy that for 1 regal. And we just be doing the trading game, which is sometimes waiting on people game. But you can turn, you know, you're basically trading up. Yeah, that's not bad. What you would get from salvaging it, you're trading it up, which is seems like a smart thing to do sometimes. You know, I think I can get something good here. Not really. Maybe we can get an alk out of it. Okay, the rest of this stuff's pretty bad.
Find more beast remnants for my research.
And now nobody wants these for 10? They did, okay. I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do 7 for the crazy bases. Well, people aren't really buying the spirit ones at all. So I guess the spirit ones These are max spirit rolls. I'll do 7. Because everybody went from wanting them to like not wanting them. For 10. So that must have been too high. I don't have a Dijinbara in here, do I? Oh, I do. Oops. Oopsies. Okay. I'm really milking this map, if you can't tell, for everything. Ooh, these are my sandals. Eh. I could try to recombine, but that seems risky.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Oops. Yeah, I don't really like the recombine. Especially if you're trying to get something very specific. I tried it and I lost a lot of money on it already, so... But I mean, all my spears were just sitting in there. I could have sold them though. But I tried the recombine and I got unlucky. That was probably some money I lost for sure. Okay. Somebody actually wanted to buy the quarterstaff. That's crazy. I think it was an Amazon too. I mean, it was +7 melee skills. That's about as good as it gets.
Where's to put me feet up?
Speak.
9 decks. There we go. We got some resistances. Nobody's gonna buy that. Why did I even? We got block chance on this. My 1000 armor. Hunter's Omen Scepter. For 1 alk. Sure. That seems fair to me. Is an Amazon with minions? What kind of weird build is this? Amazon with minions. From Russia? Anytime you want to trade there, bud. He must be poor or slow or something. I don't know. But you can see you can milk these pretty good. I don't think any of these other ones are going to make it. It's a sad thing about these boots, huh? We could make them roll. Yeah, they're not really. They did roll high. Let's just drop them. I don't know. Or we could recombine. Or we could try to get new boots. But we could lose our boots now, and we don't want to do that. I'm surprised nobody wanted to buy these.
Buy more beast friendlies for my research.
Yeah, we got a little bit of space in there too. Anyways, you know, that's how slow I play the game, but then we got a Orichalcum spear here. It's not bad. I'll sell that. Because whatever you do, as long as you're trading in a reasonable amount, you're going to make, right? Because like this does me no good. It's pretty good spear too, but it does me no good. So I just trade a lot. Hey, look, there's another spear. So I think the thing is that my spears were too expensive. Because now everybody wants to buy them. All the ones I care about are these sea glass spears, or spears with like a ton of accuracy on them. Kinda critical hit chance, kinda. Ooh, that's a almost good slam there. But yeah, if you get 500 accuracy onto a sea glass spear, and then get the sea glass spear to roll critical hit chance. Ooh. You're looking good. Don't I want a level 66 one for me to run? Yeah. I mean, I'll run all these. Maybe? Maybe I should try to keep up with them better. So, this is socketables. And I want this one to be ritual, breach, fragment, expedition.
Well, the jewels don't count as socketables? Gem. Oh no, not gem. Yeah, I mean it load really roll resistance, so dang, for a Val? That's a steal, man. I did roll low though. Let's go to Quadrilla. Sure, take it. I am running low on vowels. I also need to go through these relics. But everything takes so long. We got the big old relic locker here and it's full, but most of this is probably bad. I can get rid of. I kind of need a bigger stash tab. Anyways, I'm gonna go make a coffee and yeah, I'll leave up the passive tree here. You know, the way you know, actually, like I said, I think I said before, I went on PoE Ninja and I found what people were doing, and yeah, I kind of just ended up copying what everybody was doing, and it turned out to be really good. Um, you know, so you start off pathing through here for Subterfuge Mask. You pick up all your movement speed nodes and these evasion energy shield hybrid nodes, because they're not much worse than the evasion rating nodes. So you just go and you skip out here, so you save some points. Everybody comes in here for naming strike, I guess. This one I'm not so sure is good, but 25% increased attack damage is good. Well, there's 2% movement speed here. Like, we are going to be we're at 53 movement speed, and we never slow down on the Roa. Because we got our boot upgrade. And if we wanted to, we could switch to the Quadrilla and give ourselves a haste aura with our spirit, which might be the fastest thing to do. Right now I just opted for, what does it say? It said 30% of your spirit. I don't know how much that would be. I think that those gems are 42% for a Quadrilla. You don't have to do a Quadrilla. This is actually an absolute massive amount of your spirit. Times 186. Yeah, that's going to take up 79 spirit. So I could run a quadrilla. But I can't run the quadrilla and the road. That's right. That's right. I would need to take the node. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to go as fast as possible, you take this node. Two companions of different types, 30% less defenses. Companions have +1 to each defense for every 2 of that defense you have. I don't think this is that good, though. I don't know. 9% movement speed from Haste Roar is kind of good. And then when you never slow down, it's pretty quick. I mean, you clear out a map pretty handedly. But you do lose 30% defenses, which is pretty big. And then really the row of defenses don't count if you're writing it. They only matter if you're not writing it. So, because it can't get hurt when you're on it. But alright, I'm going to take 5. Oh, another trade. Look at that. Yeah, you want those for an elk? They're called soulmits. So what I do is I just type in soulmit, and then it'll highlight it so I can find it. And then you can control click after he gets his money. And we're good to go. Oh yeah, here. No, I don't have to put these in here, right? They should all go. Okay, these. Oh, these are socketables, so they go in here, huh? That makes sense. It's a little more clean now that I took all those old charms out. Alright. Give me a sec here. All right, we're back at it. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy that this build worked out. I was gonna play this no matter how strong it was. There were some minor optimizations I made that became relevant to the public. But same with my last Cold Sorcerer series, I'm just playing the Diablo 2 classics. Frozen Orb Sorceress / Blizzard Sorceress was way more popular than Lightning or Fire because you didn't need as much gear, I think, to make it work. And the Lightning Javazon was much more uh, much more relevant than the Boazon. I'm not sure why. Probably again because you didn't need as much gear and it was really good. So I was gonna play Cold Sorceress. Now I'm playing Lightning Javazon. Uh, Next season, my end goal is probably to play the Shadow because we have daggers up here, which are attack speed, critical with daggers, and there's no dual wielding up here. They have these interesting nodes here. I don't know if I want attack speed. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to go attack speed or crit. I would like to do like poison crit with daggers. Oh, and then there's traps. Or I could do traps with like a trap dagger with a shield. That would be my optimal build, is to start here and not here. Here's okay, but as you can tell, I don't go this way because this strength half of the tree feels bad. It feels kind of bad. But I like having a shield to block with. So in almost every build, I take the energy shield from the Templar from this side of the tree. I take his shield and I force it onto my build. I did that with the Sorceress. I'm doing that now with the Javazon because you can get a lot more block off of this shield. I have 42%. You can't get that with a Buckler. Now I can't parry, but I'm on the Roa, so you can't parry on the Roa anyways. And yes, I rolled crazy resistances on this shield. Tier 7, all resistances. That's almost as good as it gets. And as you can see here now with our new belt that we just got, we are maxed out. Yeah, we do need our rings. But we are maxed out. Now, chaos resistance. Once I get the perfect boots, I think I'll socket it in here. I don't know if these are my perfect boots because it has a lot of low rolls combined with the movement speed. But I'll take it for now. It's kind of just a thing I'll throw in there. And I also don't have crit chance on the wand, but that's okay. We'll live. Nobody messaged me, right? Okay. I don't like that I can't see the modifiers anymore. I want to do a boss. Here's a boss. Augury boss. Oh, this has +1 to monster level area. Normally I don't try to, I don't try not to take as long on each map individually. But when you have to vow orb your map to get a level 16, I start to care more about the items I find in the map. Oh, I have a lot of rares. That was a... So we're going to try to find one that we can run and Val Orb it. So monsters break armor. This one might be fine. Max player res. This one might be fine. Oh, I don't like stun buildup. That's a no. That is a lot of stacking elemental resistance. Nope, this one's a no. This one's probably fine. This one's probably fine so far. I don't know how critical hits work. If they have to actually hit you, like can I dodge a critical before it hits me? I don't know. That's another stun one. I don't like less recovery rate of life and energy shield. Stealing frenzy charges is fine. I don't really like more elemental resistances. This one has no. These are fine. More projectiles. That one feels like it's going to take a long time. Poison is not my favorite. Not my favorite, but I can run it. I don't really like less cooldown either. Or ignited ground is pretty annoying. Alright. So here's our options. Which one of these is closest? This one? And we got a buyer. 7. You want to buy this for 7. What is it? The Resplendent? Robe of... Which one? It's not the Vile Robe, right? Okay, yeah, no, it's the Sac... It's the Sacramental for 7. Okay, good luck. Roll well. I like to wish them luck when they buy something that's not fully rolled. So yeah, like that's 7 exalted right there from a base, guys. That's, you know, small things like that add up, right? I almost sold that for like a regal orb or something. But you notice how like I waited like an hour. You know, that took like an hour for somebody to go, okay, fine, I'll buy it. But that's how you know you're in the right price range. Like the item goes up for, you know, a half an hour to an hour, and you get pinged about that often, you know, about once an hour or so. That's you know, you don't want to get pinged once every 10 minutes or once or multiple times in a minute. That's too cheap. But you don't want to get pinged at all either. Like a lot of the stuff, I'm not getting pinged at all right now for all the other stuff. You know, but give it time. Give some of them time. Okay, here's this one 0. Can I Val Orb it? And minus a level. Okay, that's not good.
Oh, should I do delirium before I orb it? I guess I should. I'm not used to doing that, but I should probably do that. Dang. Oh, it got really good though. That's a really that's a juiced map. Holy moly. Now let's just see what the guild thinks about that. Good? Big good? I think that's good. I don't know how good that is, but it seems pretty good. Players are cursed with temporal chains. I'm not doing that one. That's annoying. I'll take enfeeble though. Rare monster percent. What? I don't know which one of these gives. Oh, this one. Paranoia. Okay. So these are the best ones. Interesting. I only have a few of those though. I have a ton of these ones. Okay, so I will distill this. Or instill it. And then val it. Nothing. Dang it. Lame. This is very expensive. Very expensive. Okay. Dang. We're getting jacked here. Absolutely jacked.
We got another prefix only one. No, not temporal chains. Ooh, chaos. I don't like that either. We're going broke. Dang it. No temporal chains. Let's try this one. That one's pretty rough. Oh, it's all suffixes now. Ugh. That one's gonna be crazy to run. Dang it. Well, I guess we're kind of getting near the end here. Oh, stun buildup. Nope. Dang, we can't get a tier 16 map. What is up with this? We're gonna have a bunch of super juiced maps. Maybe this one? Dang it. No luck. Well, I guess we can run a different map at this point. We're kind of blowing through our currency, so we're going to have to make some back now. We'll just run one of these Giga ones, like this one. But we're not going to do it on a map that's +1 like this one is. Both of these are +1 area. We could do this one. I kind of wanted to do a boss though. Here we go, like this one. So we can see the... This one's got more going on. Oh, let's do this one. There we go. So we're only monster level 80, but we're going to get a bunch of drops here. We only get one go at it. So it's pretty important that we Pay attention to our row of stun bar. It's the forge, so there's a lot of doorways. We have to check out what monster types are in here. That's like the first important thing. Oh, this is a pretty easy one though, yeah? Goliaths, okay. Got some exploding ranged attacks from the bloaters.
Need a moment.
Oh, man, these guys throw from really far away. It's kind of annoying. I'm going a little slow right now. Until I get comfortable with the monsters.
Need more time.
Like this is a level 80 spear. Yeah, we're not going to get level 82s.
Need a moment.
Go, get some good single target there.
This'll do nicely.
Let's try the ritual. We're gonna stay. Oops. Oh, these guys blow up too. We're gonna stay down here where we can see, hopefully.
Hold on.
That was close. I don't know how I feel about doing those right away. Ooh, we have a tablet in here. I do want that tablet. Map bosses are hunted by Asmeri spirits. Spam a bunch of map bosses. A lot of floating explosions on this map. Those guys attack really quick. They got my stun bar as soon as they threw. The fettered guys there. You gotta really pay attention to that. But it's really one spear a pack still, you know?
Wait. Clean kill.
You can always roll off the row if you're gonna get hit with something.
I've enough in my pack already.
This isn't super good. None of this stuff is gonna be super good. That's kinda good.
Find more of these remnants for my research.
That's probably not worth 4, but I could get 1 out of it. Not not great. I'm gonna throw these in here for now. And we can start to go maybe a little faster. These don't seem like anybody's jumping on me, so as long as I try to avoid the projectiles, that's the most important.
The thrill of the hunt. Lightning strikes class.
Here's my sandals. Maybe if you look at my tooltip here, yeah, we're at like 26. Let's throw a little bit.
Wait.
43,000 when we're all juiced up. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about
Need a moment.
picking stuff up for a second. I do want to know where I'm going to run with this breach, though. Like, do I just run this way? What's this? Uh-oh. Got a lag spike. Right when I about ran into the breach. Okay, let's try it.
Need more time. Hold on. Need more time.
I don't see any rares. No rares over here, that sucks.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Not the best. I guess the rare spawned to somewhere else. But you can kind of only go one direction. You might get lucky to be able to like turn back, go a second direction. Oh, we got a level. You know, I think Eternal Youth might be the most useful. Other than that, we are kind of going in here. If I go check out the nodes real quick, we are kind of have all the most important ones. I mean, there's attack speed down here. I think really just grabbing Eternal Youth is probably the best. Now, this is going to take some getting used to, but it's probably worth it. Because I can now flask to instantly recover my energy shield.
Straight through the heart.
Which is, you know, it's going to take some getting used to. My energy shield is now my flask mechanic. But that should give me more survivability because my flasks refill a portion instantaneously. Oh, right. Now they don't. It never refills on its own. Interesting. Oh wait, no, it just refilled.
That was almost a challenge.
That was interesting. What refilled my? The sound is so bugged right now.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Well, maybe I could sell a belt.
Time is not on our side.
I don't know. That seems like a pretty good belt. Item level 81, 38, lightning, strength on it. Has 3 charm slots. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe we should slam it. Oh, it's only got prefixes left. Dang. Nice. Now all the affinities are working appropriately. I can get rid of all these, right? Put these in there for a vow.
Yes. Until next time.
Alrighty. Oops. Why does this keep coming on the second or on the main monitor? Alright. We got a wand. Stuff's probably not going to be too useful.
Straight through the arc.
Yeah, the sound is just. I'm going to have to restart the client. The sound is goofed. So another ritual, those get pretty dangerous.
Wait.
Did they kill my Roa? They did. I rolled out of that just in time.
Hold on.
There's the rare. And Val Orb this.
This is what I get bagging myself a big un.
There's a Waystone. It's not the tiara. I want the Kamasan tiara. Wrong tiara.
Need a moment.
Guess we can try this now. We gotta remember to spam our health potions.
I guess we can stand on the bottom here.
Wait.
Trying to take up as much as we can. There we go. You don't want to get backed into a corner. You want to take up as much room as you can. I'll buy this right now. Give me my unique bookie. That's a pretty good tribute reward, I'd say. Oh, where is this? Why? So sometimes it does this where like these items are down here.
Lightning strike twice.
Okay, and I'm gonna. I got this whole thing down here, but this is a rock. So what I'm doing is I'm standing to try to give the least amount of space to the bad guys as possible. So I always have somewhere safe to run that isn't got these purple explosions.
Have enough in it.
And now here's the annulment. That's probably what I want. That costs 4,000 tribute. I'm gonna have to defer that. All these items are garbage. I don't think I'm gonna get 4,000 tribute.
Pack already.
So what people were doing was they were re-rolling the ritual rewards infinitely. And 300 players got banned for
Lightning strike twice.
spamming that. With some sort of unique tablet. Which, I mean, they must have been pretty quick through the campaign, a lot faster than me. Oh, this is the boss. Let's save him for last. Somebody wants to trade. I have a full inventory anyways. Now, if you really want to go fast, you don't go back as much as I do, but
On with the work.
he wants the sanguine gold ring of the Remora. You can have the sanguine gold ring of the Remora. Oops. Wait. Why are my gems not going to my gems? I took my other affinity away, I see. Where'd my tablet go? The tablet went here? What's that under? Fragment? Is that a fragment? Okay, yeah, so the tablets are fragments. God knows why. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm
rolling wands. The chances of me getting a good wand are pretty slim. I want a very specific wand. It's pretty good. I'll move it down here though. I think all of these are pretty good. Except for this. For one regal. Yeah, I don't know. Can you do an exalt? I'll sell it if you want it. I'll do an exalt. I just don't have enough room in that slot. Okay, it doesn't look like they're interested anymore. Sometimes I just don't have enough spaces to list things for the right price, so, you know. Plus 30 spirit, that's pretty bad. So we can move this up. Oh, this is what that guy wanted. I guess I thought they'd make some money off of me. They didn't really want it that bad. I'm trying to buy it to resell it or something, and then it wasn't profitable. That's okay. One more. Okay, this one's
Stretch through the arc. Slide bastard.
I didn't really get
Hold on.
in that much danger yet. But this one's kind of hard. We got this left and right here that we can use. We're just going to keep trying to take up as much space as we can to not get surrounded.
Proof of prowess.
Yeah, we barely got hit.
I've enough in my pack already.
Just got to stay calm. And we are going to have to defer this. Because I think that's the last ritual. Yeah. And I'll take the orb. And the regal. And I guess I'll just take these two. So everything else is pretty bad, yeah?
Double as is.
These mobs were a pretty good choice here. I mean, we got a pretty good roll. Now, now I can finally show you guys the boss.
Job.
So it's kind of hard for me to explain the combo, but we put down the Orb of Storms, Sniper's Mark, Storm Lance, and then we barrage. And then ever after that, we don't need to, we barrage before we Storm Lance. I'll try to get it done here.
Hold on.
Okay. I like being able to raise my energy shield with my flask.
I have enough in my pack already.
I got hit with some things I didn't need to get hit with. But I kind of did the combo right. I spent like one little bit of time rolling around, which was a little bit slower, but
At home away
that's
from
about
home.
it, guys. I mean, it's... You might have some trouble with damage, I guess, with specific modifiers in Delirium or something. Like, it's not the fastest thing in the game compared to that Wind Serpent build, but it's pretty good. Armor and evasion, huh? That's pretty good. Oh, it's only got tier 2 though. It's a pretty big item. Nobody's buying my armor. This is like crazy strong armor. Huh. Everything else is pretty bad. Ooh, this is pretty high. Across the board. Except for the mana, we got cast speed, life per kill and stuff. I'll throw that in there.
Speak.
Sure, I'll just get rid of everything else, I guess. This seems like a pretty good thing.
I'll be here. Wait.
Just don't have room. I have lots of good things for sale. Well, it's probably better than this. Item level 70. I'll get rid of all these.
On with the work.
And that's basically it. You know, I just want to do a little update. I'll show you guys where the character's at. And like what the next steps would be, like I definitely need to buy charms or jewels. I need to buy jewels that are better.
I got a few more levels to get. You know, I got 9 more skill points. And those would probably be 1, 2, 3 in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We might, you know, be kind of pushing it, what we can get. If we could give up anything. I don't know, yeah. It's kind of hard to find stuff to give up at this point. You can go for the jewel slots, though. I would say probably going inside this wheel and getting immaterials pretty good. So you definitely want 3 here. But from there, you know, if you're looking for, so we really have 9, so we only have 6 left. You could get up here and get this. You could just get this, and then you'd have 3 more. And maybe a jewel socket and throat seeker. Or you could spend all 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'd have to give something up, but you could come up here to Patient Barrier. 60% increased max energy shield. I don't know what you give up. Except for maybe Eternal Youth. But, I mean, so far Eternal Youth has seemed really good. Because we have basically the whole build here pretty well locked. Oh, you also could spend 3 getting electrocution if you wanted to run a different frenzy generation setup. If you wanted to run electrocution, you'd probably take electrocution. Which means you're going to run the other gen. Let me find it here. I think it's under monk. No, it's combat frenzy. Yeah. So for 30 reservations, so you have to take off probably Wind Dancer, and then you can try to electrocute. I think you probably will spend 3 there. That's probably a yes. So you'll have to figure out like how good at gems or jewels you want to get if the jewel slots are worth it. But there's 3 there. There's 3 here, and then you have 3 more. And you could come down here and get this 8% increased dexterity. It's probably fine. I kind of like that one myself. But it's 3 to a jewel slot. You know, there's a whole bunch out here to a jewel slot, and then to scaling your tankiness. Yeah, I don't know about electrocution, but it's definitely an option. Oh, somebody wants to buy. Nice. Maelstrom. You actually want to buy this thing? It's pretty good. %41 block. Yeah, this thing, yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. You like that?
Considering how broke I am doing all those waystones. Well, I got a lot of waystones to do, guys, so that'll basically be it for the stream. These are pretty try-hard waystones, as you can tell. I have to focus a lot to get some of the the ones that have one try and stuff. So if I don't have one try, I can kind of just run through the map and chit chat. Let's make sure I didn't forget anything on the floor. I always do.
And that's that.
Yeah, 0 monsters. Rituals done. Rares are done. Pretty happy with that.
Won't say
Nope.
no to a spot of shut eye.
Oh, it keeps coming now on the main screen whenever I switch between tabs like that. Here's more spirit. Ooh, this is item level 82. Oh, it rolled crap. Do I even want to post it now? Oh, I should have left it alone. 58 spirit's huge. This is 1,000 armor. I mean, my shop is stacked. I don't need any resistance on my boots, huh? Well, chaos. Yeah, chaos would be nice. Having a little bit of armor is nice because it might help you not get armor broken. I really don't want to disenchant these. They don't have movement speed, but they're probably better than these.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Yeah, that's the character. That's kind of how it plays for the bosses and stuff. And I was able to beat the pinnacle bosses with it. Like I said, there's very few upgrades at this point, unless they keep doing more updates, like the belt, which is we got super lucky with right away. If we look at our character on PoE Ninja, just go ahead and refresh. Oh, somebody else wants to buy one. Nice, we're getting rich. The resplendent vial robe of quashing. You can make a lot of money selling these bases. Are they gonna come trade or no? Who's this guy? can't see me. It's because you're in your hideout. Oh wait, maybe you weren't. This looks like my hideout. 7. I mean, we're getting back up there selling these bases. So on the website it says we have 28k damage and 13,000 effective health, which neither of those are crazy, but together we're like above average in the top sphere. Uh, you know, and that's what's going to happen when you take like the average build. You're going to be an average character, at the, you know. But knowing how to search on PoE Ninja and how to use the trade shop is a skill in and of itself. That was really weird how he couldn't see me. We do have 2 more chance orbs to slam. I did slam this one already. This is another unique option. We didn't get a very good spirit roll, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't need that much spirit. 41 is plenty. I'm rolling 32 on mine, plus 2 proj. Allocate Subterfuge Mask. I think you could allocate Subterfuge Mask on a unique. I don't think there's anything that says you can't. But critical hits ignore enemy monsters' elemental resistances. Might be the best thing to run there. But I can't even equip my gear without these stats. So maybe on my boots, I can try to get plus stats. This all attributes and the 28 strength are pretty necessary. I need both of them to wear my gear. He wants to buy my urn. Oh, sorry. Rubbing the mic, my bad. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna run some more maps and enjoy the game and chill out. So, catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.